Hello everyone. We have a BWC match here. We have International Master MyleneFarmer and We Will Crush You versus Yeahboiyyyy and GMArjay. This match started a bit late. It was supposed to start about 20 minutes ago. Yeahboiyyyy and GMArjay were playing against Ding for a few matches in the random pool, I think. And maybe they were waiting for their opponents to arrive. I'm not sure. But at least we got started here. So first game has ended in a draw. So this is in the challenger section, 3-minute time control, and I believe it is first to 15 games. I'm gonna jump into a channel here in case anyone wants to join me in commentary. Alright, so if bishop takes, this would have been mate. Looking for some other mate threats. And by the way, RJ and Yeahboiyyyy were beating Ding and his partner in the earlier games. Sometimes he just ran them over. But the last game I watched just before the series started, Yeahboiyyyy and RJ were down a whole bunch of material, and they managed to keep initiative and mate. So that was impressive. Alright, looks like Yeahboiyyyy has a pretty good attack right here. Pretty good in that it's checkmate. Knight here is going to be mate. We Will Crush You has made him 1. In the meantime, Yeahboiyyyy has made him 1. RJ is up time, so he's gonna stall, and Yeahboiyyyy will get the win versus MyleneFarmer. Our score now 1.5 to 1/2. Favoring RJ and Yeahboiyyyy. RJ going after these dark squares. Hoping his partner will get him some feed. He will crush you probably. I don't like this bishop. I mean, I guess he can trade, but really you need to plug this hole. Okay, well he's gonna turn this hole into an advantage now, because now he has the rook file. That's not bad. Gives up a pawn, gets some initiative. Seems worth it. I would grab this pawn. I don't like this move. This move accomplishes nothing. I mean, I guess you're trying to defend. Maybe it's not terrible, but you could have just taken a pawn and made the same threat and had another knight in your hand. Now this is 2 pieces for a queen. Well, I guess the rook would fall too. But you could just, no, you could play queen takes knight and take back. Lose a pawn. Seems reasonable. RJ is on the attack though. F2 is very weak. I don't think he had enough time for this pawn move. I think he really needs to defend here. He went for the 2 pieces for a queen. The pawn fell, as expected. A very aggressive move. A knight would be good, or a rook. Rook for e7. Knight's probably a little better. Just gonna take. That makes a threat of being in. RJ on the attack. MyleneFarmer defending also. Oh, that's mate. Yeah, I got too engrossed in the left board. So I scored 2.5 to a half, favoring favoring RJ and Yeahboiyyyy. And it looks RJ has about 150 points on his opponent rated, so we expect him to be the one winning this. So this potentially wins the piece. I think it saves the rook though. Sack here. Rook mates, by the way. This rook is kind of trapped. That move took a long time. I think he should have gone for this rook. This rook was maiden, right? What about like knight back here? Doesn't that just win the rook? I think they did not communicate. And now they're down 10 seconds, so they're never going to get the rook. Even if they trap the rook, Yeahboiyyyy will just stall. So this at least potentially wins the queen. Even if he steps over here, you pawn check, and knight back. Okay, and Yeahboiyyyy gets mate on his board because there's no rook to drop. I guess even if you do drop a rook, you have the knight check as mate. So our score now 3.5 to 1/2, favoring RJ and Yeahboiyyyy. MyleneFarmer sacking a bit. F7 was a bit vulnerable. So he would like a bishop, but it's not going to happen. Yeahboiyyyy gets back to safety. So now they're just up pieces. All of a sudden, Yeahboiyyyy is the one attacking. I'd probably save the queen here. Okay, he's ignoring everything, going for the attack. This knight could be good. Even pawn check, then bishop. Oh, interesting. Okay, so now this knight is pinned. Gets the queen to a good square. I don't like taking that knight. Oh, even better. Yeah, that's mate. Nice find by Yeahboiyyyy. I guess taking the knight worked out. It was a bit dangerous for his king. Our score 4.5 to 1/2, favoring RJ Yeahboiyyyy. Queen seems trapped, although bishop check, and you can pick off the knight and the queen is fine. He's just going to give up the queen. Ooh, MyleneFarmer gives up a queen, and that's immediate mate. Our score now 5.5 to 1/2, favoring RJ and Yeahboiyyyy. Oh, I would have taken this pawn. He goes for a sack instead. Bishop is very good. I might even put the bishop on h6. Okay, trying to undermine the knight so the queen can come in. Makes a lot of sense. There's bishop at h6. This king does not look happy. We could get a knight fork eventually. Maybe a new knight in is even better. Yeah, new knight in would have been much, much better. I mean, this is still pretty good. Now knight check. Then bishop check, I assume. Pawn mates. There it is. Our score now 6.5 to 1/2. Knight is good for RJ. There's the knight. RJ on the attack. Oh, I think he should have bishop checked to take this knight while he could. But he gets mate, so can't argue with mate. I think MyleneFarmer likes to sack, but really he should develop his pieces first. Lining up the bishop battery. You could take this. Okay, this defends. Although the knight can just take it. Still take this. Yeah, boy picks up a queen. Knight check, I assume. We might as well take this pawn first. Or you just take the rook. This is mate. If king over is queen in. If we take, there's queen in. RJ has mate and is up time. Yeah, boy does not need to move. We're already halfway through the match. Our score 8.5 to 1/2, favoring RJ Yeahboiyyyy. RJ grabs the center. I've never really liked this queen up idea. I mean, the knight takes 2 moves to hop to f5. Doesn't seem like a great place for the knight anyway. I've never really understood it, but a lot of people play this opening. It just seems awkward to me. RJ continues to put a lot of pressure. This knight isn't actually hanging, because if we take, then there's a knight check. Knight check threat here. MyleneFarmer is attacking. Are we going to take this? Probably not, because then these knights might fall. King runs up, but it has some breathing room. Ooh, I don't like going back. I think this was safer. And it was, now I know it was safer, given that that was made. Okay. Our score now 8.5 to 1.5. So finally, MyleneFarmer and WewillcrushU get a win. I think RJ's gonna sack. Usually when the knight moves up this quickly, a sack happens. He already has a knight in hand. It's looking pretty good for RJ. That's mate. This is why you need to move your king's pawn and your king's bishop. Otherwise, life gets sad. Now here I would take this pawn. I don't understand this knight move. It just does not seem very good. Why not just take a free pawn and make the same threat? I'm not so sure you take this. I think, yeah. This knight is your friend for now. I think you go for an attack. Seems reasonable. Oh, this king seems sad though. I think he's going to get mated real quick. Nice mate by Yeahboiyyyy. I score now 10.5 to 1.5. Should be first to 15. Assuming the players know that. As it was first to 11 for the previous round. Or well, for the group stage. But we've upped it a little bit. Maybe a knight check here. Oh, he's just moving his knight. Okay. Reasonable. Maybe his pawn check. Oh, that. I might have sacked my queen here. I mean, he has knights in hand. The bishop hasn't moved. I think that was a reasonable queen sack. Maybe he was worried it would mate his partner. So trying to fish the queen away because knight check leads to mate. In the meantime, another knight would be very good for MyleneFarmer. They are slightly up. They want to get this knight, I assume. If we could just take this bishop. And they've resigned it. Okay. Oh yeah, this knight was in take two. Yeah, that was forced. So I score 10.5 to 2.5, favoring RJ and Yeahboiyyyy. RJ gives up a knight for a pawn. WewillcrushU is attacking here. This pawn looks weak. I like this pawn move. It's rid of the bishop threat. And the sack happens. Not surprising. Bishop is good. I like this move. Right now, bishop mate. Oh, queen there. Nice, nice move. At the very least, he gets the queen, but Probably he gets a king. Knight check, I assume. Maybe pawn check. Oh, rook in. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, that's mate. Okay. 10.5 to 3.5. Favorite RJ, yeah, boy. Trade on offer. Accepted. I don't like this bishop move. I mean, often you want to develop, but when you already have so many pieces in hand, it's probably a good idea to get more pieces on the board. We ended up losing a piece here. Bishop check could be good. Again, why move a piece when you can put a new one on the board? This is going to be mate for sure for RJ. Pawn check. Good start. That works too. We're at 11.5 to 3.5. Favoring RJ, yeah boy. First 15. Hey, 4-player chess. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let's give a shout out to our friend Luke. And follow Luke for some more player chess and some duck chess. Sometimes spell chess. Yeah, boy has sacked, and it's not a sack if you don't take it. So instead, it was just a free pawn. Yeah, boy RJ are up a ton of pieces, which now includes an extra queen. Yeah, boy going into defense mode. Maybe rook in. He's just going to keep taking pieces. And that gets the bishop out of his face. They've just won so much material. Alright, so pawn is pretty nice. That's more free material. You can knight check and put a rook in. Even just bring the bishop out. Or you can knight check and take the bishop. There's a lot of options. Rook was offered. It gets the queen to a better square, so maybe okay, new rook in, I guess. If bishop takes, then we take back. Alright, so now a pawn or a knight. I mean knight mates immediately. Okay, this is very nice find. You can go up and down. There's no blocker. Oh, now there's a blocker. You can stick a pawn in. Again, a knight will mate. There's a knight over here. That rook mates too. 12.5 to 3.5. Favoring Yeahboiyyyy and RJ. Weakness on G7. This is a free pawn because of the take back plan. Oh, maybe not, because this is actually covered. I'm sorry. but he continues to make threats. Now you can take this with check. Okay. I think he should have taken it with check. This pawn move is pretty nice too, though. I would just take this. Seems like a missed opportunity. I guess he could castle to safety, but I mean, he could have taken and taken. But this king is surprisingly safe on d7. With these dark squares being guarded. Oh, I don't like that. I think you had to put something in when you had a chance. He needs a rook to defend. Even with that rook, like bishop check is pretty good. But RJ gets the mate on WewillcrushU. Our score now 13.5 to 3.5. Even RJ and Yeahboiyyyy. And is first to 15. So 1.5 points to go. I don't like this knight sack without any follow-up.
Oh,
Hey. Hey chicken, how you doing?
hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Are you gonna provide us some commentary here?
I'm doing fine. Yes, I will. A little bit.
Okay, nice.
What's the guy's handle? I need to check
uh,
chess.com.
GMArjay.
GMArjay, that's it?
Yeah. You got to be quick because this is match point.
Okay, GMArjay. Let's go. No, that's not right.
The GM is part of the username. GMArjay.
Oh, I did GMArjay. Like an R and then a J. My bad. Yes, an honor to be commentating here with Chuck Moulton. Very strong. Is it over?
It is over. That is GG's.
All right, good games. It was an honor, though,
Yes.
to
Great
be here.
commentary. Great
Watching, though. I
commentary.
was watching. Sorry, I could not join the commentary sooner. But okay. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Chuck?
Okay, so final score 15.5 to 3.5. With 4 Ys. Okay, so let's check the bracket here. Okay, I think their opponents are actually already figured out. Though it was a forfeit win, which was unfortunate. So in round 2, GMArjay and Yeahboiyyyy are going to play against My and audio is on 19. And actually, they can start scheduling like right now, so they have a bit more time to schedule. I will let the arbiter know about that. And these are the only matches that have been played. We have a match coming up tomorrow. It's going to be Chef's House, Ding the Ren, and You Shall Rose versus Blunderman 1 and Michael Papp. And I think it's at the same time as this was, so starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. So I should be covering that one. Anyway, congratulations to the players. It was a bit of a lopsided match. So I think RJ's just a little better than the competition there. Oh, we're getting some chess here. Well, that's awful. No one wants to see chess. So let's get rid of this board here. Okay. Yeah, so congratulations to the players. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. I might send you guys to the GOAT. Unless someone is playing like a chess variant. Let me see. I don't see anyone playing chess variants. So I'm not sure if his channel even allows raids, but if it does, then we will raid Hans Niemann. No, it doesn't allow me to raid. I am too small. Okay, so we'll have to find someone else. Let's see. Apparently it's International Women's Day, so maybe we should raid one of these women streamers. Oh wait, actually, you raid Chess Struggles. Looks like Chess Struggles. I think he raided me a couple days ago. Let's raid Chess Struggles. And he is commentating on the match with Dubov versus Neiman. So thanks to everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. We will watch and commentate on another BWC match. Have a good one, everyone. Fourth player, what do you mean, how were you right? I said it was the GOAT. Like, it's not hard to guess the GOAT. Hans is the GOAT. No, I mean, in all seriousness, I've known Hans since he was like 10 years old. He always wants to play Bughouse at the World Open. So even though he doesn't really stream Bughouse, he just streams chess, like he is a Bughouse player. All right, have a good one, everyone. Bye, guys.